Egyptian armed forces are engaged in ongoing military action in the northern Sinai Peninsula. Here the army is fighting groups of radical extremists that threaten the people of the Sinai, the security and economy of Egypt, and the stability of the wider Middle East. Since the beginning of the Morsi presidency, the area has seen a dramatic increase in violence and illegal activities. This includes deadly attacks against Egyptian security forces, bombings of the Cross-Sinai gas pipeline, attempts to disrupt Suez Canal traffic, smuggling of guns and explosives, rockets fired at Israel, kidnapping and human trafficking. In August 2013, near the town of Rafah, jihadists executed 25 policemen. A month later, a pair of suicide bombers crashed explosive-filled vehicles into military targets, killing 9 soldiers and injuring scores more soldiers and civilians. Jihadists have also terrorized local people through murder and kidnapping, bombings of businesses, homes and houses of worship. Extremists have sabotaged the Sinai pipeline, disrupted the flow of natural gas from Egypt to Israel and Jordan, denying Egypt much-needed revenue. Jihadists also have attempted to disrupt Suez Canal shipping. Covering 61,000 square kilometers, the Sinai Peninsula has great strategic importance. This area extends from the Suez Canal to the Israeli border and from the Mediterranean to the Red Sea. Home to approximately 500,000 people, the Sinai is the land bridge between Africa and Asia, and with the Suez Canal, the water link between the Mediterranean and the Indian Ocean. The fight against extremism in the Sinai is one of regional and global significance. Defeating extremists in the Sinai will protect the Egyptian people, ensure the security of Greater Egypt, and enable important political, social, and economic reforms to proceed. Securing the Sinai improves the stability of the entire Middle East region and the prospects for peace. Improving the security of the Sinai helps guard the Suez Canal, a critical global trade route. Extremists are using the Sinai as a launching pad to train, plan, and execute terror attacks. Under the Morsi regime, these jihadist organizations were able to stockpile weapons, expand smuggling activity, and deepen links with foreign terrorist groups. Top al-Qaeda leader Ayman al-Zawahiri called for jihad in the Sinai, drawing an influx of foreign fighters to the region from across the Arab world. There are a number of loosely organized jihadist groups currently operating in the Sinai. 4 groups have claimed responsibility for the majority of attacks against Egyptian economic, military, and security interests. Al-Qaeda in the Sinai Peninsula, Ansar Bet al-Maqdis, Mujahideen Shura Council in the environs of Jerusalem, Al-Salafiyya al-Jihadiyya. The military mission in Sinai is to restore stability and security to the region by protecting the Suez Canal, eliminating violent extremists, enhancing border security and preventing smuggling, protecting Egyptian citizens, and enabling civic life. Units of the Egyptian Second Army, along with naval and air forces, are working closely with local police, government, and Bedouin leaders to prevent acts of terrorism by identifying and eliminating violent extremists in villages. The military has also launched operations to close illegal tunnels that enable smuggling of illicit materials underneath the Egypt-Gaza border. Naval vessels patrol the Suez to ensure safe passage of ships and prevent terrorist attacks from shore. And Egyptian forces are working to protect critically important gas pipelines and prevent future terrorist attacks on them. The Egyptian government is also providing additional support to the Sinai region in order to encourage social development and economic growth. Infrastructure development projects underway and social programs have been launched. Those programs recognize the Sinai region's potential while taking into consideration local customs and practices of the Bedouin people. who comprise the majority of the region's population. The Egyptian government is educating the younger generation of Sinai about the area's many natural resources and how to protect and develop them. New projects will promote greater investment in the region, employing more local citizens. The Egyptian military is also offering medical and social care to the local people in Sinai. It is the military's goal to free the Sinai from the grip of violent extremists and promote growth and prosperity for the region's people. This commitment to a more secure and stable Egypt is unwavering.